Hello. Maya, the 49 months. It's just over 4 years. Just over 4 years. We've been together for almost 7 years. I'm just kidding. I didn't stream for very many of those years. We're gonna come back to this at some point in the future, which probably means let's create a new testing arc. Alright, so we're probably gonna spend this whole stream on this one topic. So we know, or at least we've talked about before on here, that we have I don't know why the Arcadia music kicked back on. Yeah, so we have simple variables. We don't have any like complex data structures. So like we have regular variables, strings, booleans, etc., etc. We have lists. So what I'm thinking is we should be able to create something like a map. Which if we can create a map, then that should mean we should be able to use a map to create more complex data structures as well. Which may make things a little bit easier to work with in the future. So we are going to try to do a very simple map. Now for anyone watching, doesn't know what a map is very simply a key value pairing. And you have a key, and that key has a value. I'm gonna try to support this in Mind's Eye. Utilize 2 different lists, one for the key, one for the value. And hopefully, with our macro nodes, we can turn this into something relatively reusable. So we're gonna need an add list entry. Do we just have add list entry? Do a clear so we can clear the map. Get list entry from index. We're gonna need this guy. Provides the index from list node. Probably be useful here. And then replace list element node. What does this do? Based on an index. Places entries one at a time with new values from a linked list. Must have a list node connected to function. Okay. So that might not be all that we need, but we'll see. So the first thing we need to do is we need to be able to set a value. Go ahead and grab our macro inputs. We're gonna do set. And we're also gonna do value. So how this is going to work is for us to set a key and a value. We need to take our key we need to get what index of this list that key's on. If we get this error missing matching list elements, that should tell us that it doesn't exist. In that case, we can go ahead and add it. Once we add it, We then we will need a sequence here. Sequence 1 will activate the list. I think I can probably just go back to this one now, just to save a little bit. Then we have another add. So we're gonna put our value into this add. This add is gonna be to index. Set the target index there. Add that to there. And I think actually we're gonna do sequence on this as well. Primarily here we want the sequence so we can handle sending an event back. And that's done. So if I get my macro output, make this sequence 2 on set just unfinished or an icon skin. So that should be our simple logic for adding a key value pair. Adds the key into this list, adds the value to this list at the same index. So to test that, we're going to go ahead we'll do a get. We'll just use the play icon on. This is our key. We're going to reuse the same key value here. So get index from list node gives us the index. Get list entry from index. We'll figure out how to organize this stuff a little bit later. Let's see, where's our output here? Now I can do this. But because this is get list element, you notice it's not pink like the strings are. Which means every time we use this, we would have to convert this into a string. So we're just going to do that anyways ahead of time. Now we can just come over here, do an on get. If we take all of this, group it, we're gonna call this map string. Nutri with the raid, welcome. Hope you had a good stream. Hope everything's going well. Let's see, get set value. Let's organize those a little bit. We'll just do some value, like name. Set. And just set this guy on game start, so it should set that value. And then what we should be able to do is let me grab this. Still have a cold? That's no good. On set, we're gonna call get with name. And then we're gonna grab our right to log. On get. Shouldn't be on set. Should be value. Variable output. I think I need, just so it actually lets me hop in here. Spawn point right there. You can see we have a right. Alright, you can't see. Have you guys not been able to see what I've been doing this whole time? Am I just not paying attention? Why is my game scene not loaded here?
Yeah, I clock out at 5, but I'm only getting started. Dead eyes from the grind, my passion's uncharted. My code's on fire, though my soul feels drained. I'm a walking contradiction, see the midnight flames. Keep pushing, keep building. The day job's got me locked, I can't ignore the call, but my midnight hustle rise, I'm tearing down these walls.
We just have to ignore everything that we did prior to this, I suppose. I swear it was showing earlier. But you can see in the log, we got the name theft by requesting the key name. That's basically all it is. Map lets us store keys with values. So if we can get and we can set, I'm breaking through midnight, meltdown turning into light. All this burnout can't contain my will to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear. We're gonna try this with a couple different things.
I've been chasing this too long. When the noise in my head tries to bury me again, I'll remember this anthem and rise above the din. I'm breaking through midnight, meltdown turning into light. All this burnout can't contain my will to fight. I'll shatter every demon screaming in my ear. Heavy wrist behind me, my purpose is clear.
We do something like this. I don't need that last gate because it's not doing anything. Name. Character. Jacob. Score. 7. We use something like this. Name. Character. Score. I don't know how well that's gonna work. We got some errors. That's what we need. We do need this other gate. We'll open. And on set, we'll activate this guy. Instead of make sure that's after all of them are set. Maybe. It just says failed to return index with referenced value. So let's take a look at what's going on there. I would say the same thing when I watch all of you guys do artsy stuff, the environments and the models and stuff. Yeah, index from list node. Coming from the get, so why is the get? Okay, that's why. These should be non-game start. You lost your stream streak because when you're in Florida, even though you're watching, it didn't count root. Is there a way to get it back? Okay, we're still not. We're getting fewer errors, which is good. The reference list is empty, cannot find index. So I feel like I should be getting that. I feel like I should be getting that 3 times. But I'm not. Because these aren't doing anything yet. Alright, let's try that. Failed to return index. with referenced value. Activates from a list engine. Like, is that?
The walls are thin, the floor could break, but every fall is a step we take. The echoes fade.
Hold on, let's try that.
Still we rise, still we build.
I'm really confused how it worked with one, but it's throwing an error when there's more than one. But it's also... It could just be the different gates here. Not working the way I expect them to. Let's just do this again real quick. Okay, that works. As expected. Let me change this log to be a... Let's do error. And we just filter this to errors. So then we're not seeing all this other crap. Now, I don't think those filters will stay, which is kind of annoying.
My voice might crack, my thoughts might fade. Still I cling to the screen, I can't turn away. A million eyes watch me break or shine. Every second's do or die, every breath on the line.
Do that. That's interesting. That by itself, I get a value. But then when I try to call the rest of these, I guess it's probably interfering somehow. Probably just a timing issue.
The chat blows up, spilling secrets, I'm addicted to the rush. A flood of hearts on the screen, but it's never enough. Spikes in adrenaline, then I feel the crash rough. Am I just a puppet for the cheers and the hype? Holding on to every follower like it's saving my life.
We just do something like that. Does that make a difference? I still get the name, not the other ones, because I'm not setting them currently. I'm going to imagine it's the same issue over here.
Oh, I think
Because it usually is when you try to do multiple things off of one node like this. no, I think I did this backwards. I want 1 to open this gate, and then 2 to set the value. Here, on the same thing, 1, close that one, and open that one. 2, we'll call set. This activates the sequence here. And the same thing here. 1 closes that, opens that one. 2, calls set there. That activates that guy. Oh. Alright, there we go. So you can see in the logs over there that we're getting our 3 different values. Don't worry about the errors. Or the warnings that are above it. Those are intentional because we're capturing those and doing things based off of them. But here's what we need to do now. This is all fine and dandy. This is good. This worked previously. What didn't work previously, though, was if you were trying to overwrite a value at an index. So what I want to do now is I want to overwrite my name. And then refetch the name. I don't know why it's spamming. That's interesting. That must mean why would that be spamming like that? Let's get rid of that. Let's grab a gate again. We'll do like that. Close that. I don't know why we're looping like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's just disconnect all of this. Leave that. None of this stuff should be getting activated. Okay.
To conquer.
So let's do this.
I'm a digital rocker. These chores can sit and wait while I chase my source code highs. This self-deprecating madness keeps me feeling so alive. Hey, I'm chasing pixel glory. Forget that laundry pile. Time spent coding is never time to file.
Okay, so we're not getting that last log. This should open the gate, or it calls get. When that onget comes back, it should activate, which triggers this, which should then close that gate. Then that should do rest of this logic. Why are we not getting that? Let's make sure this is firing. Changing name. Get new. Let's see what's going on in here. Okay, there's still something is looping in there. Changing name is fine. We get changing name once. So what's causing this loop here? Oh, this should be calling get. That's the problem. Okay, we're still looping. If I don't do anything with that, it's still looping. And it's looping more than I thought it would be looping, which is interesting. I don't know what happened here. It's taking a long time to load me back in. We're Just gonna crash it. Reopen. I'm not quite sure what's looping there. Back in here. So our looping, our logs are showing both of these guys looping.
Stepping up from the shadows, now I'm in the light, guiding through the chaos, leading through the night, code reviews and late night talks, mentoring the crew, balancing the pressure with everything I do. Questions in my mind, am I enough to guide? Watching every move, feeling all the time.
Okay, so this is why, because we're never closing this gate again. So every time we set a value, it was rerunning all of this. That is not good. So let's connect that back up. There we go. So now the logs are what we would expect it to be, right? We got the name, character, score. These two extra logs we added for debugging. Then the new name, because we were able to set the value of name. So that is kind of the gist of a map. I think the one thing we do want to still add I don't know what icon we'll use for this. Clear. To be able to clear the map, which we'll just call clear list node. And hopefully we can just clear both lists. So we have get set clear e value. Probably not the best icon for clear, but we just have onGet onSet. We'll do on clear. So this is 0. It's 2. If I make this one 2, make this one 3. There we go. Unclear, clear. Get set, clear, onGet onSet, on clear, key value, value. So I'm gonna bring this over here. I'm gonna create a stamp. Now I'm going to take this other one that's not a stamp yet, and it's just a group. We're going to do the same thing. But our value is going to be a number instead. So the only thing we probably need to change here so that points to number. Instead of a string.
Damn, son.
Magi coming in with the 53-month resub. Welcome, Magi. Hope you're having a good evening. So instead of a string list, we need a number list that we can hopefully just swap in place. This guy here, this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. Yep, that's everything there. And then here, so we can just delete that. Just grab a shower, gonna check out housing shit and WoW for a bit before winding down. Nice. Right, and then here we just want a simple number. That should give us the same thing, except for our value is a number instead of a string. So we're gonna go ahead and create a stamp out of that one. So now we have map string string, map string number. The string, and string number is just the two different data types. The key is a string, the value is a string. This one, the key is a string, the value is a number. Let's see. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna do string actor. We're gonna do the same thing here. This value is gonna be actor. This list needs to be an actor list. We can do like that. That goes in there. This becomes a simple actor. That should give us the same thing, except for our value is an actor. I feel like these would be the three most important ones. But then what this will allow us to do is we can store specific values, right? So instead of having a whole bunch of different variables for tracking so many different things in the game, we could track them in a map to organize our variables a little bit. So for instance, we're gonna make, so the reason this came up a while ago, we're gonna make another one of these. We're gonna go a little bit crazy on this though. Let's open this. We're gonna change this up a bit. Our key is gonna be an actor. And our value is gonna be a number. So let's go ahead and hook up our value. Since this one's pretty straightforward, we've done that enough that we know what we're doing. This needs to be a simple number. All right, and here, hook up our clear. Hook up that guy to that. Hook up that guy to that. Hook up this guy to this. This guy to this. So anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. So let's just go ahead and delete that. This value becomes a number. This guy becomes an actor, actor, and an actor. Okay, and this becomes a map of actor number. We'll create a stamp out of that. I'm gonna bring this over here as an ungrouped version so I can make others. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna delete all of this. So if we do what am I looking for here? Vehicles. Just throw a vehicle down here. Doesn't matter. And can we do on interact? See, we have track all interacting characters, but we don't have triggers event when character starts or stops interacting with a targeted smart object. Thing is, I want an event where the player interacts with the vehicle, which I don't think we have.
No more illusions, no more spiraling inside. The fix is found and I'm finally alive.
We have get player vehicle node. I don't think is gonna get last driven vehicle. I don't think that's going to just work. Let's grab this on interact node. And we're gonna test. I don't think this is gonna work on player spawn. But I don't want to rule it out without testing it. So on player spawn, track interacting character. And then I just want a write to log. Interaction start. I think I've tried this before and I don't think this works, but let's find out. Yeah, see, no log. Now if I did it the other way, it'd be different. If I add this vehicle actor, interaction object to track. Problem is let's do like that. So interaction started. So I can do it that way, but then I have to manually track every single vehicle. Let's take a look at these different events. So what I'm hoping it is interaction started is when he starts getting in the car. Succeeded is when he's in the car and the car is drivable. Aborted, I don't know. But then stopped would be when he's out of the car. Maybe aborted is when he starts getting out of the car. So started, succeeded, and stopped is when he's fully out of the car. So aborted is probably when you were forced out somehow.
What?
I wish I could do that
Okay. Okay.
and just track anything the character interacts with. But here's the thing we're gonna do instead. Let's get a vehicle spawner. Let's get our actor variable. I'll just do on
I wasn't from
vehicle spawn. Update this value. It's gonna be
Yes.
spawned vehicle. Now we'll do register vehicle. Do something like I don't even want a list here. I just want to track interactions on this vehicle, track all interacting characters. Do like so. This is basically my custom vehicle spawner. We're just gonna... Doesn't matter. Spawn on start, yada yada yada. But I do want to know is that all of these events are still firing. Interaction started, interaction succeeded. Interaction stopped. Perfect. So let's get rid of all of that. Let's leave those. So this means that I can spawn any character I want, or any car that I want. I just like duplicate this, like assume this was a stamp. I have 3 different cars. You'll see the logs for interacting with it. Should hopefully work with all of them. Yep. Now, we did this actor number map. Every time I get one of these guys, I need to put the actor in here. I need to get a simple number. This will be 100. We're gonna set. I think what we want to do here is UI text. We're just gonna go really basic here. Get a repeat node. We'll repeat infinitely. Put on a 5-second delay. Here we have the interacting object, which should be our key. On repeat, we can get our value. Is this what we want to do? I want to get the value. I want to subtract 1 from it. I want to set the value. Something like this. Get a gate. I don't want this to happen. Closed by default. The on-off node. On interaction succeeded. Turn this on, and on interaction stopped, and turn this off. We're also going to, on interaction succeeded, we're going to open this. We're going to show interaction stopped. Close this and hide. I don't want it to show on start. Auto show on start. So now if I go over here and get into this vehicle, why is the text not updating? The value is not updating either. However, Node active, text, yada yada yada. Calling update. Maybe we're calling update.
Brainstorming, we're dancing in our chairs, laughing at how random these scribbles turn to dares. We'll code them in the morning, but for now we riff and play, chugging energy in tandem, forging madness till day. Night air humming loud, adrenaline's on blast, creativity's exploding, we're living way too fast. We're making something epic from these scraps of dough and ink. When the sunrise hits, we'll watch this legend sing.
Let me think for a second. So our get value here. Let me get some logs in here.
We're shouting out the lines, half delirious, half inspired. Pizza boxes keep the stories from being retired. Every scribble gets every
on get.
We're unstoppable tonight. Who needs sleep here? Hey, we're riding
Isn't doing anything. Okay. Let's do that. Right. So we have essentially a battery power percentage, right? Take it out. But now I come over to this vehicle. It's back to 100 because this vehicle is at 100. So now we can store a battery power percentage for every vehicle that we spawn. We'll let this go down some more. Interestingly, that one didn't update. That's interesting. Interacting object, interacting character, so the object should be the vehicle. So let's just do simple actor. Interacting object. Put in here. Let's repeat. It's going to put the key. Get.
I'm staring at the screen again. Caffeine
I'll also put this into the key.
I'm losing track of my brain. Forgot a semicolon. Now the program goes insane.
This is going to go into set. I know this is really sloppy.
On adrenaline, so bring on all the pain. Hey, hey, I'm gonna rewrite this all night. Shout at the errors till they're running in fright.
But I do want to make sure that it's tracking these separately. The issue may be just with how the vehicles are being added to the map. See, this one goes back to 100. So it got the new value. What was at 94? So if I go back and get into this one, it's at 99, which doesn't really make sense. I get in this one, it's at 98. So yeah, something's not working right. Which I think just has to do with maybe how I'm adding these into the list. Just adding them too quickly. So let's do something like, let's not spawn these on start. Let's just do start. And let's do like a delay. This isn't how I would do it. Like in an actual arc. However, I want to test to make sure that it's not an issue with the map, but it's an issue with just how I'm adding things to the map. And we could pair this with like the speedometer and maybe increase the battery usage based on your speed or something. I don't know. I don't know how we would do that just off the top of my head. Alright, we're at 92. Over here, this vehicle is at 93. Okay. No. I feel like it's an issue with this guy. Let's get rid of that for now. keep that up there. We're going to change this up. Alright, so we're going to get the value. Grab a gate. I think we're just mixing some things up by not following the sequence well enough. So here, sequence 1, open the gate. Sequence 2, get value. On get value, activate. This is open, we'll activate this, which will then close the gate. We'll then go through and update the value for that actor. All of this
prototypes shaped a world I can finally feel.
So onGet activates the gate instead of activating the add directly. Well, we'll do something about this initial delay when you get in. Alright, we're at 94. Come over here. I'll say 94 at first, because that's just the old value. But it only went up to 95. It should have been at 100. We get in this one, what's it gonna be at? 94. So that's interesting. So if we do this instead, on interaction started, on interaction succeeded, we get the value. Now I'm confused. I feel like I didn't disconnect everything there. Maybe I did. I'm just going crazy. Let's get rid of this repeat altogether. Let's actually do on interaction started, we'll get the value. Let's move all this over here for now. Let's just disconnect everything here real quick. I want to log this value, right? To log. So on, this is on set. It should be on get. No, it should be on set. That's right. Anytime any value is updated, we'll update what the UI is showing. On get, let me log this value. It's not really gonna tell me much. So on get, we'll do that. Set. And then for funsies, we're gonna log it on set too. Let's log these as errors. Says the log string is empty. So yeah, 100 and 100. But I shouldn't have 100 and 100. Because on set, oh, you know what? This is intentional. I'm just not thinking smartly. On set doesn't change this value. We don't output a value when we set. So this needs to be on get, not on set. So here, on set, we just do a gate. We get rid of those, we do a gate. The gate on succeeded, we'll just do on started. We open it. On stopped, we close it. We'll do a delay of however long we need this to be. And then we'll just call get, which should trigger the subtract again. I only have a 1 second delay, so it's burning through quicker, which is better for our testing. Okay, so that still burned down a bit. If I get in here, yeah, see, it's still at 80 something. But it shouldn't be. It's on get. On get, we subtract 1 and we set it. On set, we delay a second and we call get again. But our actor, when we're in different vehicles, should be different. Shouldn't it be? Because it should be interaction object actor, interacting character actor. So the key should be the vehicle. So if the key is the vehicle, why are we not getting different values? Let me do... let's just, again, disconnect all of this, so it's not doing anything. But here, instead of setting them all to 100, let's do random number between 50 and 100. I just want to see here if we're storing separate values. That's 97 for that vehicle, 70 for this vehicle. I don't know why it's still saying 97. 65 for that vehicle. So we are storing. So let's just make sure if I get back in this one, it should be 97 again. Okay, so we are properly storing separate values for each vehicle. We're just not properly updating values for each vehicle. Yeah, this isn't updating properly because of other reasons, which is fine. Honestly, don't really think I care about this gate at all.
I'm haunted by the feed. View accounts define me. I chase that rush I need. Comments pop like fire.
64.
Vanish in a blink. Metrics grip my mind. Pull me deeper than I think.
60. 54. So yeah, we're able to store a separate value per vehicle. So then why do we have... We're going to get rid of all those. I know these events are working correctly.
To a cracked reflection, pixels for my eyes. Each light feels like oxygen, feeding me these lies. I pace through the night with hopes flicker in my chest, but deeper truths forgotten in the haze of trending plays.
You're not just clicks and follows, there's more behind the glass. Validation's fleeting currency, gone so very fast. If we let the world define us by a shallow scrolling sum, we'll lose the spark inside us, the soul we're running from. We want more than numbers blinking on our screens, craving honesty where our hearts
So really all I want to do
become who we're meant to be.
is on get value. We'll do interaction started, we'll open this gate. Interaction stopped, we'll close this gate. On get value, delay for 2 seconds. We'll subtract a value from whatever the get value is.
Hear your heartbeat, let it guide you back.
We're going to go back in here. We're going to set value. And then on set value, we're not doing anything with right now. we're also going to do is open on interaction started, closes on interaction stop. We're going to call get value. We're at 72.
Damn, son.
EVNet, thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening, Mr. Nestor. So we're at 64. Now we're back at 64. So for whatever reason, once we start doing math here, once we start doing math and updating these values, it's affecting all of the cars, which is not what we want. Damn that. Breaking the... When are we not breaking the game? That's what we do. We break the game.
Hope once lived in my keyboard, each line a spark of light. But I'm losing track of reasons, trapped in endless night. I watch the code twist into knots I can't untie. Motivations in free fall, I'm scared to even try. I stumble through the syntax, the glow in me has died. Where once I found redemption, now
Why would that be?
inside.
It's got to be an issue here.
It used to guide me, now it's stealing all my air. I'm screaming into shadows, uncertain anywhere.
Is our set somehow just overriding all the values? So we didn't actually test that over here. We just tested that one value got set, but we didn't test that all the other values stayed the same.
Of clarity to pull me out. Buried under half-formed ideas, they echo through the screen. Time's a thief of confidence, unraveling every scene. I see the project mocking me, a labyrinth of pain. My dreams are choking in the gloom, and I'm the one to blame. I sense your silent anguish, the lines you wrote in vain.
So,
Bracket closing in, fueling an inner strain. A single spark could reignite the hope you left behind. Trust the embers in your heart, you haven't been confined. I'm sinking in these tangled threads.
we modify the value. That's when things start breaking. If we don't modify the value,
Finally feel sincere. Once bright lines are faded, collapsing under doubt. I'm
right? Let's get rid of all this stuff.
clarity to pull me out.
We just do like so. Just verifying for my own sanity that we still have different values for all the cars, right? 98 for this car. 89 for this car.
Searching for release, let the music draw you forward, let the doubt decrease.
79 for this car. So they do all have different values. They are all absolutely being tracked as separate values.
Cracks the darkness, at last I'm crawling
So how come? How come when I do set calls get index from list node, so it gets the index of the actor from here. I don't see any errors saying I'm getting one of these errors, so I can assume the output being passed is valid, which means set target index. This is my value. Add list entry note. But I guess the question is, do I want add, or do I want replace, or do I want a combination depending on the scenario? This might be so if I do this, put the index here on output passed, I get the index. If there is an index, I want to replace. The value. If there is no index, I want to add. So maybe there is some issue with adding an entry to an index that already exists. So if I just change that, if I just do onGet, play, do 2 just so it's not so fast. Subtract 1, set. Eight. On set, yeah. This gate will be closed by default. On interaction succeeded. On interaction started, we'll open it. On interaction stopped, we'll close it. Node element reference at index 2 is empty, index 3 is empty, index 4 is empty. This is at 84. Their subtract logic doesn't seem to be working. One's at 53. Should be unget, delay 2 seconds, subtract. Goes in the value, set value. Here on set value, we get the value again. Which getting the value again should trigger the subtract again. Your interaction succeeded, we'll get the value. To make sure that the gate is open before. I don't know why it's getting to index 4 though. I only have 3 cars. So that's interesting too. Our subtract logic's not working at all here.
I'm glaring at the screen again. Every line's a threat. Compile errors mock me. I haven't won them yet. My heart's pounding like a drum. Frustration on repeat. I'd slam my keyboard through the floor if that would bring relief. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. I'm tangled in the
Subtracting.
curly braces. Every compile meltdown leaves me raging at blank faces.
So,
Thinking in
yeah.
the snarky solos, I
Something there's not working, I don't think.
hoping to piece it all together when I hit build again.
Subtracting. The subtracting's working. Did we just not connect something right here?
Desperation climbs higher all the time. One more brace, one more line. I'm standing on a knife.
Subtracting. Pause. Set.
Brings to life. Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me.
So our changes to set here probably just aren't working.
Plastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done. All the anger melts away when the code at last runs. I feel the tension fade, the debug ghost retreat. My fist still clenched, but I can't wait for that sweet defeat. One final line typed in. The error's forced to yield when the
That
flashes success.
could be why right there.
Wanna scream? Hey, hey, the stack traces glare at me in neon red. I strum these sarcastic chords, a riot in my head. I'm burning with teen angst till the fix is finally done.
No, that's not doing anything. Alright, well, we are at time for the end of the stream, so we will debug this on Thursday.
Moody, but I'll code my
However,
teen angst away.
we're at least partially successful here in creating a map structure and then demonstrating how we can use this to track stats for individual vehicles within the game without having to create variables for every single vehicle. So we're going to keep building on that we're going to wrap things up. So hopefully, you guys have a good rest of your week. We'll be back Thursday night, same time. I'll catch you guys then. Have a good evening. Bye.